What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Blueprints. In the last episode, we got back to our third run inside of the roughed draft. We got a little turned around there right at the end, but I know where we are now. This is the bottom corner, bottom left corner specifically of the map. I want to hit the entrance hall now because we have a letter to find. So we have... Okay, well that's going to be the easiest one. That's Cane and Can. Where is my pen? There it is. Rolled under my keyboard. Okay, so we have Cane and Can, which means that's an E. Okay. What else do we need to find out? I'm glad that we did a lot more of the words earlier. Okay, so I need the 3 letters from the rooms north of me and then to the west of this. So let's look at this room. Right, and I know I've written down the gallery ones. Yeah, so it's the image of the calendar with the 8 and the weight with the 3. Oh, so it's 8 and weight probably. So it's 8 and weight, which means that the letter is a W. Right? 8, wait, yes. Okay, that's good. That makes that easy. I need this room. Drawing room, huh? Did I write these down? Drawing room. I only have the word we written down. We. Where are the drawings gonna be? And I know I've looked at these too, it's just so annoying. Pie and pie. Okay, well, there we go. That's nice and easy. How did I not figure it out from that? Am I that stupid? Like, I think I looked in this room before I had figured out that the 2 drawing thing again. Which is so silly. Okay, so now we're going one more over. This should be the bedroom. No, it is not. What is this? This is hallway, which I also need. I should probably walk in here. Where am I specifically? This is dining room. Okay, I see where I am. Alright, but let's go hallway first. So we got... Oh, easy. Okay, this is hallway. And this is lab and lamb, which makes this as an M. And then we need a word here, so let's find the box. Okay. Blue. Oh boy, we got a lot of these. Alright. This doesn't look like it's gonna be that bad. So basically what I need is to... Yeah, I have a lot of options here, which is good. So if I turn off that one, that kills all of them. But if I turn off... That's better. Okay, so now... I'm gonna need 4 blues. So can I get... Can I get a blue to here? Bro. Okay. No, that wasn't the right way to do that. I want to keep the black up here if I can. That's, I think, good. Alright, let's get the white there. So that's not ideal, obviously, but if I do this and then... Oh! That could do it. There it is. Done. Yeah, I knew that. That had the makings of something that could have been easy. Lantern again. Okay. So, where are we at? Lantern is the word. Lock that in. Okay. Hallway has been done. I still need the... I have the drawing room. I did that one. Bedroom was one that we were struggling on. right? That was our... So that was hallway. This is bedroom. So I could probably catch it. Oh, Jesus, it's now not gonna let me through. But it was the sailing one. This is the trellis one, isn't it? Where do I have that note? Yeah, that's the trellis one. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little quick like highlight of the ones that I know I'm skipping. Okay, we gotta go to Cloister. Have not walked into Cloister yet. That's completely on this side of the house. We're walking east right now. I know enough that because I've edited the episodes that of what the little graphics that I did for the last set of episodes. I don't know if I'm gonna do the same thing for this set of episodes. I wonder if I could still do this. Probably not. Yeah, there's not as much interaction here. But I'll probably just try to keep a mini-map up. If not, I'll put a link to it in the description. I don't know, again, I don't know if this is the same for every person, right? So is this map forced for everybody? Cob and comb is the answer to that one. That was not hard. Cob and comb. It's another M. That's two ones that used the silent M as the letter, because that was lab and lamb before. They think that's sneaky, and it is, but it's not tough. Okay, so we need reds. So I'm gonna need to transform everything that's not a pink into a red. Oh no. Wait. Oh no, it's the opposite. Or not even at all. It's just I just need to transform the black one into a red, and then I'll have it. But I need to use the black first to shake up the world. So I click red last. Red is my last step. Once I have everything, so let's get the oranges in place first. Basically, I need to get everything out of the corners. So let's shift the pinks out of the way. So this has got to go here. Okay. Not a bad start. That would be correct. That would be correct. I just need to flip this to here. Oh, sorry. No, I need to flip this to here. So... that is what I want. And I need this to come north. Yeah, right? 1, 2. Bang. Left. That's a direction. Cloister. We have the word left. Okay. Very good. North is where I want to go, and I want to go to East Wing, which I believe that's what this is. Yes. We have... Oh, almost got me with the cob and the cog again, but that's not the answer. It's actually gear and ear, like an ear of corn. That's pretty good. Let's go East Wing, gear, and ear, which makes that a G. And then let's find our word, shall we? Okay, we have all blues. And we're going to do the same thing again. So... that's not going to work. Okay, so I have blues now. So now can I just get them in the right place? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Very easily, in fact. Shadows. Ooh. Okay, so east wing. The word is shadows. Is this gonna... I wonder how much this is gonna reveal. I'm getting a little scared about what am I about to uncover once I do all this. Okay. I think we've done that one. Observatory, I'm still looking for the letter. Any of the ones that I'm still looking for the letter, though, I might have taken a picture of, so I gotta be a little bit more careful. That one is spear and something else. Where is the other picture? Can I go around? Right, this is the... I must have gone in there because I have the word, but... Okay, so I see where we're in between music room and observatory. I want to go this way because... And here's our lavatory. This one... I have not gotten the letter for. I also haven't gotten the letter for music room. Which... Oh, I guess I did music room early. Sign? Okay, so that's the pot with the steam in them. I would say pot and point, but obviously that's 2 letters. Cook. Where's our music room? So music room, it's arrow signs and the steam pot. Okay. Let's go. I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what? Let me do the screenshot here. So I don't believe I did that yet. Let's go over here. I don't think I did a screenshot for this one either. We have horse. And we have what looks like the seedling. Sprout. Bloom. This one feels like I'm gonna have to do that via process of elimination. I hope that's actually possible to do process of elimination for. Lavatory spare room up here, I have not done yet at all, it seems. So let's go into spare room. We have snail and sail. Okay, there we go. Spare room. Snail and sail. Obviously that's an N. Let's go find our box, shall we? All blues. Well, that's an easy blue. But that might not be the most correct first move. That's 2 of them already. What did I just do? Hold on. If I did that... would need to cover an orange with a blue. Okay, so this bottom is handled. And then I just need to do one more. And get it up somehow. I think I need to do this. But then they all push to the front, so I don't know if that's the right move either. If I make these all blue, it gives me a better chance with this one to then flip that. If I do that, then I could turn this. Yeah, but they all turn, so it doesn't matter. I need to get one more up there before I send it. So let's do this, 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 this. There we go. And we are in the spare room. Okay. My phone just shut off. Let's try this again. I did the den. Yeah, we just have a lot of letters left. Okay, we're missing the billiards word. So maybe we try to hit that. And then I think maybe let's do a quick check-in and see how we're doing with all of our information. So let's go out. Right, we've tried this one. This is the pig and the music one, right? Yeah. Let's go. Do I have everything in foundation? Yes, I do. Right, kitchen? Gotta go a little bit more, so I gotta go up and over. Man, having a map is... Oh, what? How did I make it to foundation? Foundation... Just as I was saying, I'm happy to have a map. Okay, so if I'm facing the back wall of foundation... Oh, right. With this, I have to go all the way around. This is that, like, sequestered area. Right, so here's passageway. I have to go... Yeah, I have to go all the way around. So we're wrapping around dark room. We gotta go around conference room. Yeah, what we'll call the big red hallway. Here's gymnasium. We hang around this. And then this should be billiards room here. Yes. So we have bone and one. I think that's obvious. Yes. And then I wrote that down at least. And then this puzzle was giving us trouble. So this is another red one. I feel better about these puzzles now. So basically what I now have to do is get rid of all of the pink from the corners. We just did that in another one. We have two blues. So we're transforming. Oh. The only valid move Okay, so I'm opening up a space for white. Right? That's the idea? Let's try that again. If I put white in the middle, get rid of those, that becomes 3, which is now correct. So now I just have to rotate around. Oh, let's do this. And get our pinks out of the corner. Okay, can't click the red. Almost there. I just need to get that red one over here. That's good, right? Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell yeah. Us. Ooh. Billiards room. We have the word us. Okay. Do I have... Trophy room is next door. Maybe we just take a look at the letter here before we call it for a second. Not for the episode, just for the time being. What do we have here? I can't see from the outside. That's a sailboat, and I can't see the other image. Did I take a picture of it? Yeah, I'm gonna pause in the run here. And just take a look at screenshots and see what we have. See if I can break down what we got, and then we'll input all the information we have. See if we can make some estimates. Okay, so here's our map. Oh, and I forgot to put this little line here, so let's do that. Oh, not big enough. Okay, cool. So yeah, now that's accurate, right? Because this whole section, this laundry room section, is completely isolated from everything else. Okay, so first of all, let's go back through and put in all the information that we have, and this is going to probably start enlightening us by a lot. So archives is the word through and the letter T. Oh, no, we don't want to. Don't auto it, please. Chapel is the letter H and the word lantern. Aquarium is the letter E and the word sketches. So the first word in the thing is these, and the sentence starts through lantern light in sketches. Okay, that's where we are. That makes sense. Foyer is the book in the tree. We don't have the letter, but we do have the word cast. So I'm gonna just highlight foyer as it is not, as it's something we still have to investigate, but we did take an image of it, I believe. Just checking that. Hold on. Anyone, I just want to make sure that if I didn't get it, I have an image of it. Or that I wrote it down. Yeah, so I have foyer, I have the tree and the book. Okay. Pool. I feel pretty good about year and year. But then the actual the word, where did I write it down? Is the word A, right? That's why I couldn't find it, because it's the word A. Through lantern light in sketches, cast a tint of truth. To find our path... Ooh, okay. Gymnasium. Did I get gymnasiums yet? No. It's the medal with the one and the ribbon with the string. We'll get that in a second. I think we're close to that area too, so we'll figure that out. And the laundry room, I don't have that either. That's the pliers, isn't it? Yes. So we'll get that. Guest. We have den. Den is the letter A, but it's also, oh, sorry, it's the word A. Right? Yeah, it's the word A, and then it's graph or spear. Okay. And then these are all good. Billiards room, we just did. It's the word us. Trophy room, we don't have the letter, as we just saw. Ballroom, we don't have the letter, that's the pig in the melody. Spare room, we just did though. Snail and sail, that's an N. And the word is of. Nook, kitchen, corridor. Yeah, I didn't get that one. Okay, so that's one to investigate. Cool. Music room. That was the one with the arrows. Lavatory, TBD. So we'll do all of these. Solarium hallway. I just did this. Where is it? There it is. Lab and lamb is M. And then the word is lantern. Observatory, we don't know what that other drawing is, but east wing we have gear and ear, which makes this a G. And this is east wing and shadows. Bedroom, we're still figuring out. Drawing room. That was pi and whatever, right? Drawing was, yeah, that's an E. Gallery. That was the W, wasn't it? Yep. Cloister. Cob and comb, that's an M. And the word is left. Conservatory entrance. It's an E. Ooh, it's blessed. Okay. So what do we... Is there any other words that we have? These... I'm assuming it's going to be these dying something. Forge... Something... Something... Maybe Baron? Like the lord... Like a lord, a baron? Blank. Among, probably. So, what is Ewam? Blessed. B-L-E-S-T? Is that right? Conservatory? Was bear and ear. So that was a B. Mage chamber? Clog and cog was an L. Entrance hall we just did. Pantry we did at the end of the last one. It was harp and sharp. It's an S. And storeroom. I just have T. I don't know what that one was, but that was the first one we did, wasn't it? It was like horn and thorn, right? Is blessed a word like that? B-L-S-T. Yeah, it is. Okay. I guess it's the only way to get it to put it in a 5-letter format, right? Okay, so we have some stuff to look at. Let's... What do we want to do? Let's go into the trophy room now, because I think that's helpful. So I'm going to switch this back. Alright, so we're going into trophy room. We have... like a lunchbox, a case, so port, pier, to pack. This doesn't seem correct to me, but it could be lunch and launch. I don't know. I would put two completely different images if that was what I wanted to do, but I could see them doing that. This looks like a lunchbox. This is like launching the ship. I'm going to write that in for now. And I'm just going to take a different page because I'm starting to confuse myself. So, what are we at? Trophy room. Lunch and launch. Which would make it a U. But I'm putting a question mark next to that one. Okay. So we only have a couple more left. Are there any major... Oh, you know what I didn't do is, stupidly, I didn't read the words of the, like, the main words of the puzzle. I have all of them, I think. Hold on. So let's go back. Hold on. Yes. Okay, so this is what it says. So, through lantern light in sketches, cast a tint of truth, to find our path a hue of wisdom, to turn us right a shade of rain, to pass the light through lantern light, in shadows past we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Alright, that's a whole lot of nothing. Through lantern light in sketches, cast a tint of truth. To find our path, a hue of wisdom, to turn us right. A shade of rain, to pass the light. Through lantern light in shadows, in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get both parts of this puzzle together, and then maybe I'll figure out what to do here. So I'm here at trophy room. Oh well, if I think this is a U. Burn. Maybe it's U. Okay. It's very possible I could have stuff wrong. I mean, that's very, 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 very possible. Okay. Let's leave trophy room. If I didn't already take a picture of this, I'm going to again, just in case. And then let's just keep up our map so I could see what I still owe. What are the ones that I didn't really write anything down? Observatory, corridor. Observatory and corridor, which are right next to each other. And close to here. So corridor is south of me right now. It's this room. What is that? Well, I guess I could use my steps here. So we have... Oh, it's like it's fighting. Oh, it's... Haha, I got it. It's spar and spear. So... Spar and spear in corridor, which means that this is an E. Cool. Now let's go to observatory, which is below this room and here. So It's what looks like a ribbon. Let's investigate. It's a spear again. Oh, they're like laces. Oh, could you call it a lance? Oh, that's not good. Okay, hold on. So if we call the spear a lance, then we could say these are laces and lance. Which would make it an N, right? Lance and lace. And we said we needed this to be an N, so I think that's correct. What are some other ones that we had that were, it was the spear that I didn't have the letter for? Oh, it was the den. It was the graph and the spear. So if it was lance, L-A-N-E, lane, lank, no, lace, L-N-C-A-N-C-E. And then can I add a letter to lance to get a word about a graph? Glance is the only thing coming to mind. Blance. No, glance. I'm gonna have to think about that one. But okay, cool. So that's done. Do I have the whole bottom section now? I think I do. Oh, except for the bedroom. Let's talk about that bedroom one, shall we? So that one's the trellis. I could just stay in observatory while I'm thinking about that because I know what that one is. It's the boat and the trellis. So if that's the case, I think I might let's do our favorite thing. Let's do thesaurus.com. I don't think that's cheating. Let's look up trellis. Okay, so the ants. Oh, yeah, that definitely helped. I would never have gotten that. Okay, so according to Thesaurus.com, you know, everybody's favorite thing, the two strongest words that are synonyms of trellis are arbor and lattice. Obviously, lattice is not going to work too much, but arbor will, because if it's referring to the entire image of the boat, that would be arbor and harbor. So bedroom is arbor and harbor, which is an H. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that that's called an arbor. Okay. So we're gonna just quickly flip back. I don't love doing this flipping back and forth, but we're gonna do it because I think it's important. So arbor and harbor means that that's an H. So I think one of these is wrong. Is it? It's not. H-E-W-A-M? It's gotta be... Drawing room is correct. That's pie. That's for sure. Pie and pie. Gallery was W. It was 8 and wait. That makes sense to me. Library is A. What was in library? Bead and bed. Yeah, that's gonna be A for sure. And then cloister, which we just did, was cob and comb. Okay, so that's a weird... That's a weird one. He-wam. And have I misunderstood what he-wam is? No. There's no answer for he-wam, so I'm gonna just give that one a couple question marks, and maybe we'll return to that. If I could get everything else, I feel pretty good about it. So solarium, hallway, dining room, observatory, we know is an N. So among, of course, that works. Corridor, we just got. Where is it? Hello. Ini. There he goes. And then we're still waiting on our other two. Well, not waiting on it. We're just challenged enough to figure this out. So let's talk about this. So we have lavatory, and we have. So lavatory is the horse, and it's the horse and the seed. So let's think about anything else. So if it's horse, we'll just use this column here. Why not? So if it's horse, it could be like gallop. It could be trot. It could be neigh. It could be horse itself. Here it could be root. It could be sprout. It could be seed. It could be bloom. It could be grow. It could be... Don't they call them germs? Like germinating? Germs? I don't know how that would help here. Germination. Seed coat. You could see what I'm seeing, right? Yes, okay. The seed coat. The radical. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to get this in depth, obviously. But it is called a germ. I wasn't wrong about that. Would that help? If it was horse. Baby horse is called a foal. Right? Yeah. Not to use Google for all these answers, but at this point, I just need to knowledge check myself. Root. Root is close to trot, but obviously they have the same letters, but that's not what we're looking for. Yeah, this one I don't have any idea. Ballroom, so we could do ballroom too. Ballroom is the pig. Maybe we just scroll down. So, lavatory. Let's just take these guys and move them down here. Let's do the ballroom. So the ballroom one is the pig and the melody. So it could be pig, it could be boar. This could be bar, it could be music, it could be sing, it could be so many things. Pig, boar. This could be snout. It could be sty, right? A pig sty. The music one, it could be a staff. Like, I know didn't we use bar and barn already? They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it twice. Which other ones are we waiting on? Foyer, which is which one? The book and the tree. Oh yeah, that one's a hell of a one. So we have book, and we have the tree. But remember, the tree also has gifts. The book could be a tome. It could be about chapter. It could be page or pages. This could be about, this could be celebrate even. This could be Christmas, which I don't think they would do. Foyer. Book. Book, tome, chapter. I mean, let's not limit it. It could be a diary. It could be a dictionary. It could be fiction. I don't know. It could be a novel. Gymnasium. That's the medal and then the ribbon. Which I think the ribbon is a lace, right? So... Oh, I might have that one then. If that's the same image as lace... Let's go and check this, actually. So if that's this image, then it might be lace and place. Okay, so I know where we are. So let's go up here. I should be able to take this up. Oh, one more. Even one more. Here we go. Never mind. We're still going. I'll get the hang of the house yet. I promise. It's pretty amazing that you can navigate this even a little bit. Okay, so here, let's see if we could see him. Yeah, it is. So it's I think it's lace and place, which would make that a P. So let's switch this back. So if gymnasium is a P, it's lace and place. So we're going to remove that. Laundry room. Did I do the... Laundry room was the pliers and the boat one again. Oh, that could be pliers and pier, can it? I just had to look at the page and was like, oh, wait, we did it already. Yeah, that would make that an L, which makes a lot of sense, considering what word we're starting to make there. Okay, so if I do pliers and pier, that would be an L. Which other one did I just get? The gymnasium. I'm just trying to write it all down, too. Place and lace. That would be a P. Okay, we're almost there. We're doing really well. The den, that's the one that we had problems with before. So that's the graph and the spear. So if we do the den and we do graph and spear, but this could also be a lance. Graph can be rate. This we know can be sharp. It can be, we've said tip. We said weapon. That could be time, God knows. This could be axis. It could be stock. This could be like attack. Rate feels like the closest, and I can't explain that one. Spear. This could be like spend. This could be I don't know. Could be a bunch of things. So den is still on. So foyer, den, ballroom, lavatory. We'll figure out music room. I'm only going to highlight the ones that I really am having trouble with. So foyer, den. Where's lavatory? Yeah, den's there. Okay, great. And then foyer, den, lavatory, and ballroom. Cool. Music room, I think, is maybe next up. I have a better feeling about that. This is all complete. This is complete. Trophy room we have not figured out yet. Trophy room was what? That was... Oh, no, we did. Did we just not put it in? Oh, yeah, that was our launch and lunch. L-A-U... Right, wait. L-A-U... and C-H. So it would be an A, not a U. Let me not make that mistake. But I still don't think that's correct. Although, the A here would work if I think it's going to be barren. Actually, let's work backwards. If ballroom is going to be an O, what could it possibly be? Oh, I'm so stupid. I literally wrote it. Look at this. Look at the shit. This is exactly me not actually just paying attention. Look, I literally wrote it. It's right there. It is O, and it is barren. I saw the signs, and I just didn't even follow. I didn't follow through on it. That's on me. But I did it. I didn't fuck it up for too long. Okay, so these, I'm assuming. So the working backwards helps. So let's assume that foyer is a D, like I think it is. So if foyer is a D, what could it possibly be? What if the D is on the tree side? What could that be? So the word has to include a D. It's not gonna be like holiday, because that would mean holiday, which is not gonna work. So I'm assuming the D is on the book side. Anything else on tree? So if it's like fir, elm, pine, oak. I'm just trying to think of willow. Say even like wood, but that's all not going to help me here. Can I add a D to any of the words here? Tome, chapter, page. Fiction, novel. No, I'm not thinking. It's be journal, obviously. Read. Yeah, let's think about verbs. We're talking about nouns, but we should think about verbs. Read, which would mean that which is not good. What else do you do with a book, though? Okay. So maybe it's a D, but I can't tell yet. Foyer is out on the chopping block. Den is out on the chopping block. Billiards is, yeah, we're good. Music room. So music room is really the last big one. So let's go back over there. Can we go back? So this is right. So this is our gymnasium. Where is music room? It's back this way. Thank God that it doesn't expend steps in the hallways. I have to believe that they did this. They did that as a solve to this being insanely annoying. Okay. I am gonna just step in here. So, oh, I got it already. I can't believe that looking at this 1 second inside the room helps, but it does. It's gonna be post and pot, isn't it? Where is music room? There it is. So it's post and pot, which means that it's an S. Oh, I don't know if I changed it over. Did I not do that? I didn't, in fact. Okay, well, it's post and pot. Let's go back here. So, music room is an S. just get a little bit of this for you. Just take a screenshot just so everybody has it. All right, cool. We're doing all this in real time, everybody. I'm in manic mode right now, that's for sure. Okay, so if that's the case, then this is looking like this is going to say crest. So forge barren crest among blank blessed. Okay, that rhymes, so that makes sense. So I'm assuming that's going to say crest. Plant, maybe? So are they both T's? Oh, it's going to be plans. So I think it's saying, if I had to guess, these dying plans forge barren crest among something blessed. Something like that, probably. Let's confirm that, though. So let's say CRES lavatory. So if this is a T, what is it? Again, rot and trot and root seem destined to work. I mean, it just is a T, right? There's no way it's not a T. I would really love to figure out what the fuck I did wrong here with the Hiwam thing. So this is definitely harbor and arbor. We think we feel pretty good about that. Drawing room is definitely pie and pie. Gallery is weight and 8. But then HEW, that just doesn't exist. I might just have to do a quick run through of all of these, but what could I swap out a letter for? I feel like the W is really weird. Wait, did I fuck that up with... No, it's the weight has the 3 on it, the calendar has the 8 on it. So those are both the separate pictures. I also am looking at that. I'm looking at the note that I made for myself in gallery, which is that there was an extra word hidden on the wall. And now I'm wondering, is there a third map? Or is there a third hidden thing in each of these rooms? Is there a word? I really hope not. I hope I didn't go through all of that and didn't catch a word. Another round of hide and seek. I feel pretty good. I would have seen more clues if that was going to happen. Right? Like, if there was going to be more words, I would have seen them. This could not have been... I couldn't have got through this far and not caught more words. I'm going to say I feel good about that for now. Interesting. How am I doing even on this episode? Am I crazy overtime right now? No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh no, actually, yeah, I'm at an hour. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, take like a walk around, just figure out everything, and yeah. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the screen again. Yeah, I was just looking at around the music room, but yeah, I'm not thinking. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing here. All right, I'm gonna call it here. We'll come back on figuring out more stuff about our wonderful map in question. But until then, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.